May 17th, 11:47 p.m. Sunday. Well, 60 Minutes had this piece about military personnel using insider military information to make trades in the prediction markets and a large amount of money. Is that illegal? I mean, they seem to think it's illegal. Are there specific laws that say it's illegal, or is they just comparing it to trading on stocks, companies, insider information? I mean, I can just tell you based on experience and common sense, everything's illegal. Everybody in the company, military, the country is a criminal. They don't treat people right and fairly, and people who get disrespected do whatever they can get to make money. Now, trading 30,000 into, or 300,000, or making a couple of million off of oil trades on the oil issues with Iran. They act like this is a major crime, manipulating markets. They're not manipulating markets. They're putting money into the markets and making trades. And sometimes these abnormal trades can be detected. And if they coincide with news events, you know, it's got $10 million oil trade 10 minutes before Trump announces that the Iran is going the wrong way, so spikes oil prices again. It's not really manipulating the markets. The markets are too big to be manipulated. I mean, doing a big trade like that, it's abnormal. It can be detected, but it doesn't change the market. It doesn't change things. The market's going to do what it's going to do. It's too big. And in the stock market, when giant mutual funds or Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway makes a giant trade, it can change. It can, I mean, it doesn't manipulate, it can change the market. Yeah. You can overload the supply with the demand temporarily. And so those giant amounts of money when they do trades are usually spread out over time. They don't manipulate the market. They can change the market, instantly, but it doesn't last forever. It doesn't last for a long time. And some people follow big trades, to make their own trades. When they see a big, abnormally big trade in something, they'll think somebody knows something, and they'll follow them and make the trades, piggyback them, make money, perhaps. And all these insider trader transactions, supposedly, they do carry some risks that their insider information may or may not materialize. But is it really that giant of a deal? And who are the people doing this? Are they see people who've been disrespected like me don't care. I do this shit because I don't care because I've been disrespected. They arrested me for trespassing in Merrill Lynch after my master's when they said my degrees don't matter. It's not acceptable. New York headquarters never calls me back to address these issues. I went to Purdue, which is in the state of Indiana. I went there for the top ranking in engineering, not for the state of Indiana. No intention of ever living in the state of Indiana, especially when I had roots in Kansas City area. And, of course, my dad went to Ivy League schools. He lived in Kansas City his whole life, from Kansas City, Missouri. So there's some law that if you go to school out of state of Kansas, you have to live there. Well, redneck yokel locals make up their own rules, and they killed my dad because he went to high school in Missouri. not Kansas, because they're a bunch of KU fucking scumbass, local yokels who fucking get away with shit like that. I didn't go to Oklahoma State to live in the state of Oklahoma. And since I had roots and experience, I got my degrees. And since I've been disrespected, I have to do this shit. I have to get paid $1 billion a week now to maximize stockholder value of this company right here. Paycheck precedent, business license precedent, cost of capital calculation, capital budgeting. All the punk ass bullshit that I experienced in and out of school. So I didn't make straight A's, punks. You couldn't even get in a try, could you? So you really can't fucking. I have to get $1 billion a week for every week. So it's kindergarten, because that's a flunk out of kindergarten when they say my degrees don't matter. It's all full of crap and fraud. That's right. That's truth. And murders and identity theft. But all that's just forgiveness, competition, or that's just the way it is, or who cares? If they want to make a big deal on national TV about insider trading or trading on military information. You know how many police and military personnel have made illegal money with drugs, or throughout history. They arrest the pirate ships and confiscate what they've got and use it themselves. Drugs, gold, money, whatever. Technically, it's illegal. Realistically, it happens, and who cares? Realistically, it's what are you going to do about it? How much money do you have to go all the way through the court system to the Supreme Court? What are you going to do about it? I do this shit about it. Checks and balances, whatever. You want to fuck with me? I do this shit to report it, advertise it, defend myself in a way. You don't understand that you're not me. You didn't walk in my shoes. You didn't live my life, experience what I experienced, know what I know, and know what I experienced. So you can't judge me. Am I a wart? Because my dad went to Wharton? No, I'm a Crawford. And I do have inbred DNA, whatever, about certain things, finance, investing, stock market, because I grew up my whole life around it. And yeah, my dad went to the Ivy League Wharton School. No, I didn't go. I wasn't brainwashed to go there. In fact, he said what they teach you, the calculations were very simple compared to the engineering mathematical equations, very simple stuff. He was not the same person after college. I think they killed him when I was a senior in high school. Or I got too many ideas floating through my head that maybe there were two people living in the house as I was growing up and as a teenager, and maybe mommy didn't have a college degree from Carthage, Missouri, just was involved with my real dad's death because he had those, in his law firm, his Harvard law degree. She was a secretary. She's nothing compared to a lawyer with a degree. So really, the law, common sense, right and wrong, you can say and believe in sort of common sense, right and wrong, but in reality, what businesses and the courthouse do, they don't like you. If they like you, they get you off. You bribe them, bribery, fraud. What are you going to do about it? I do this shit. I didn't become a lawyer, and one reason because growing up, Dad, in high school, after college, you don't want to go to law. He wasn't the same person. I really believe whoever, I don't know what the fuck, whoever that person was living life after my college was such a babbling idiot liar, gossip, idiot. I just don't know what the fucking, I don't know what the hell's going on. So Merrill Lynch owed me $1 trillion for the trespassing shit. Smith Barney, Payne Weber, same thing. Courthouse, police, same thing. Purdue Wilbur, same thing. Oklahoma State, IBM, same thing. You owe me $1 trillion each, punks. You're all punks. You're all punks. You all have a different belief system than me, and different ideas about the way things are and work. But I have been arrested and jailed by these punks, so it's not acceptable. So my ideas are: you're not acceptable. I'm right. You're wrong. Boom, boom, out go the lights. Today, when I was jogging at the track, some guy pulls up with a truck, pickup, parks, comes out. And then when he was around me, he said something about it'd be a lot easier to sit at home and eat bonbons. And I was like, what? It'd be easier to sit at home and eat bonbons. And I said, yeah, but I'm trying to get rid of this right here and get a little exercise. And I looked at his license plate. It's kind of worn out, but I think it said Nebraska from Nebraska. He was younger than me. And then three Amazon trucks parked right in front of my house. I said, you guys looking for something? They go, girl goes, no, we're just exchanging some packages among ourselves. Oh, when I was jogging, I heard a voice say, hit him, or he's going to be hit. I don't know. People have to saying they need to hit me, or Harry and Bill. I'm not an engineer. He's going to hit me. Well, who the fuck are they? They were lookalikes for. It doesn't matter. I mean, who the fuck? I'd like to know who the fuck they really were. If he doesn't want to hit me, I'm going to hit him back harder. I'll probably hit him first. If they come near me. Who's going to win? I don't know. Nobody's going to win. Everybody's going to lose. I've already lost, so you got to lose more. Punks. I'm a hedge fund engineer, engineering CEO who has to get paid $1 billion a week. I don't answer to you. I already know who the fuck you are with all the lookalikes and frauds. I don't have to get you to identify yourselves based on everything. Who the fuck you are. So making blind threats, behind black threats. Merrill Lynch, boom, boom, out go to lights. You've been over with since that trespassing. Been over with me. And the whole world needs to make you over with. Since Kansas City and the New York headquarters don't answer. You all need to be over with. Because you're punks. I'm the only person right. So all of us who make less than $1 billion hedge fund paycheck, who rightly fully deserve to make that much to have a license, are all justified in raising hell and doing whatever the hell we want forever, and taking all the disrespectful punks and punishing them till they never fucking forget or do it again, and the whole country sees what happens to people who do what they did.